What's up? I'm Imaginary, and I'm going to be doing a speedrun of Nights into Dreams to submit for SGDQx. Don't do that, game. Not right now. So, off to a great start. Awesome. So I'm just going to get into this. When I found out that SGDQ was doing an event for the Able Gamer Foundation at TwitchCon, I actually got really excited because I didn't think I could be a speedrunner for a long time, and because I suffered a concussion, and one of the things that it affected was my reaction time. But I was still really interested in it. I thought it was so cool, and the more I learned about it, the more I was like, hey, a lot of this is memorization and just learning the tricks and repetition, and I can do all those things. And now I hold first place times, so it's kind of like a cause that is a little bit near and dear to my heart, I guess. I also know a lot of people with disabilities, both physical and mental, and so I'd really love to support this cause. This is Spring Valley. It's pretty basic, so... Oh hey, I actually didn't need to... It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yeah, so this is actually the HD version, the remake. I run on PC, and there are differences between this one and the original, which I've also run just for fun, and I'll probably point out some of them as they come up. But oh no, I need those. I thought I was lined up for that because I got the other ones, but apparently I wasn't. Oh my gosh, you little jerk. Yeah, like I said, Spring Valley, very straightforward. Another reason I'd like to actually have the opportunity to run this game is because I feel like this is a good entry game for people who want to get into speedrunning. Because it is very straightforward. There aren't a lot of like huge glitches, which some people might find boring, but I've found, because of the short length of the game and how straightforward it is and everything, I found it was like a really good one to start with. And now I'm looking at running other games, but I've got some hardware limitations that I need to deal with. So this is Gulpo. Normally you would fly towards his head and just hit him over and over again. But if you do it right, like that, you can just paraloop the end of his tail and insta-kill him. So I'm actually really hyped that I got that. That was awesome. Also, if you hear a low hum in the background, that's the air conditioner. I'm sorry, but if I turn that off, it's gonna get very miserable in here very quickly, and I'm not really about that right now. So... Oh. Well, that's a good start. Also, I have no idea how I look on camera right now because I don't have enough space on my second monitor to see my webcam in OBS. So, it is what it is. But, this is Mystic Forest. This one's also pretty straightforward, but there is one part that's going to be a little bit different than how you would normally play. I mean, technically this is all different than how you would normally play the game, because I did not mean to do that. I thought that was going to be lower. Yeah, the idiot captures move, and sometimes they like to end up in the most inconvenient places. So, normally that is lower. I don't know why it was up so high there. Oh, that's right, I want to go this way. Sorry, I just readjusted that path recently, and sometimes I forget. So we're gonna go down here. Oh, that was not a bonk I meant to do. And then over here, paralooping over there reveals those blue chips, which are necessary to grab this. Get that booster. Go in here, and then this course we actually do backwards, because it's laid out stupid. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Now I'm tiny and very slow, and that's the opposite of what we want. Okay, I'm big again, but if that guy hits you, it's a huge time killer, and I'm really upset that happened. But, yeah, so that course you do backwards because for some reason all of the chips are, after the idiot capture there, pretty much. Oh, I missed those. That's fine. I don't actually need them, and they're just more convenient. And I'm out of drill. I knew it. I knew that there were more there. So, coming up is actually one of the few, I don't know if it's technically a glitch or if it was just an oversight when they were laying out the level, but these you can actually slip under by hitting the I almost said spin dash, the drill dash, that's the word, button. And in the classic version you would skip that. In the HD version it's important because there's a pattern to this boss that works in this version that you need a drill meter in order to pull off. And I will be able to get him in either 3 or 4 hits depending on my luck. Looks like it's gonna be 4. But yeah, you just go here, straight down, and he's dead. Sometimes if you're really lucky, it'll land right in front of that third one that you go into. If not, you just go into it anyway, shoot across, and well, you saw it. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it, but so yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm not that used to talking while running, unfortunately. It's something I'm trying to get better at, but I still have to keep track of a lot of stuff. So now hopefully I can get this right. Go down here. Oh, I missed one, darn it. If you position it just right, you can save some time by when those guys lift you up in the air and steal your Idia, they'll lift you right into those blue chips. Whoa, I am missing one. That's not good. Where is it? There it is. So that put us a little bit behind, which is unfortunate, but no fear. Like I said, still getting used to actually talking during this. Now, in the Saturn version, you would not grab that cage there. You would use that for a different part of the level, but I use it to save time in here because the routing for that other part of the level is about 20 times harder, at least, in this version, and usually not worth the time sink that it is going to go into trying to get that trick. And that is actually this part here. Normally you'd use that cage to avoid this auto-scroller section, but the auto-scroller isn't actually that bad, and takes roughly the same amount of time that, or less in some cases, that actually trying to do the trick in this version would take. So I just do the auto-scroller, and avoid that whole mess, and save the extra time on the course before this one. So, this is the last course in this level, and it's actually, like, one of my favorite parts, like, in this level casually, but we're basically gonna skip everything cool about it because it's slow and tedious and unnecessary. But yeah, it's, like, really cool because, you see all these things in the, mirrors in there, that you have to manipulate your reflection to go through all the obstacles and everything. It was really creative and fun, but, oh god, this is Jackal. Okay. Jackal's been messing with me today, so hopefully this goes well. Okay, where is... It's over there, so I won't throw you this way. Whoa! That was close. Oh, don't land on it. Whew, okay. So that was pretty much a perfect Jackal fight. The levels have been messing me up. I've been doing really well in the boss fights, but the levels have been messing me up. Again, because I'm just not used to keeping a monologue the whole time. So now that we've got the Claris levels done, we go on to the Elliot levels, which are a little less straightforward because the Elliot levels are stupid and their layouts are not great. Now I usually use a different routing for my all levels runs than for my Elliot only runs because there is... Okay, that's not how you're supposed to do that, but I cheesed it. We're good. I use slightly different routing on one of a couple of the courses, because this is the first level in an Elliot's only run, so it's not a big deal if I have to start over. But at this point, we're halfway through an all levels run, and I'm not about to start over. So I could tell by the music cue there that we're actually pretty much on pace, amazingly, even though I had to cheese that one part. This is where the routing would be a bit different. Normally I'd loop around and just go back through those water bubbles, but I'm actually going to go this way, because over here is the power... Oh my god. Controller, please. Over there is the power-up that fills your drill meter, and I want to whoops, make sure that I actually get this this trick over here. Ooh, I need one more. Two more works. Sometimes it takes a few more tries than that. I got really lucky because you have to bounce yourself off of the terrain, which can be a bit inconsistent in this game, in order to make a big enough loop to grab chips that are actually on a different course than the one you're on, because the parallel loops work in 3 dimensions even though you're confined to like a 2D plane. So this is the Puffy fight. I hate her. She's time-consuming and obnoxious. And then she bounced off the table because of course she did. Good, she went through. That's actually not bad for Puffy though, so I'll take it. I'm actually not as behind as it looked like in Soft Museum, because I accidentally ended my split too early because I was really excited. So, oh, it's a new PB for Splash Garden. Cool. I've been getting a lot of those lately. But yeah, so Frozen Bell, this one, instead of getting the Idiot all by yourself, we are going to not go directly to the Idiot Palace from the start, because we want to grab some chips down here, because there are not a lot of blue chips in the actual course. So then we fly backwards over here, grab those, go this way, grab these, and then you have enough. So yeah, instead of just looping through that course 3 times, way easier to just do it that way. Now this, we want to avoid doing that, essentially, if we can. It's not a big deal if it's the ones with the blue chips, because you need to grab all the blue chips anyway, but it is a little bit slower. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Now, hopefully on this course I won't get zapped, because this course has a lot of those little dragon-looking guys that will zap you and ruin your day. Okay. That's not usually how that goes, but it works. You saw me grab the power up there. Oh, I thought he was gonna get me. I was gonna be mad. And now this course is actually one of the hardest parts in the game. Gonna grab those 2 blue chips. Avoid that, because if you go into those before you have all the blue chips, then there's an animation that plays and it wastes time. This part is actually really hard, so I'm gonna concentrate. Okay, 19. I can work with 19. You need to get out of there with at least 17 blue chips, otherwise you have to do the whole course again. So, and it can be a little hard to control in there, so. But we're good. This is the claws fight. I hate the claws fight. It is, again, long and tedious. Much like the puffy fight, but possibly more obnoxious? Oh gosh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, it's down here. No! Oh my god, it's gonna... Okay, it's gonna explode on me. I'm just gonna go towards claws. I knew there was no way I was gonna get to it in time at that rate, so it was just more beneficial to, Okay. I've had better claws fights, but it is what it is. So now we go to probably the worst level in the game, especially for speedrunning, because even in casual play, this level tries to do everything it can to ruin your life. So in speedrunning, it's even worse. But, I mean, I've had some pretty good luck on it lately. I mean, I would hope. I've been doing this for over a year now, I think. I've been running this game. Yes, the power-up is there. I will grab it later. yeah, this level also has a lot of those zappy guys. And also has another enemy that is even worse. So, and I'm sure I'll get to talking about him when he shows up, because he's terrible and I hate him. So, oh. Okay, so this part is one of the most nerve-wracking things in this game, because if you hit that Idiot Palace, you'll lose time. If you hit that grate up there, you'll get stuck in an auto-scroller, and if you hit that booster that was down at the bottom, it will boost you into that grate and start the auto-scroller. And that auto-scroller will delete your run. Just... there's no recovering from that auto-scroller. So... I'm really glad that everything went well there. Now that triangle guy there, if you fly through him, he will deplete your entire drill dash meter. Just instantaneously. Nothing you can do about it. So I hate him, and he's all over the place in this level. I don't know who thought he was a good idea, but we need to have words. Oh. I keep overshooting the palace. So there's going to be one over here. Unfortunately, I did not kill him. I don't know why it decided that paraloops don't work there right now. Okay, go here. I routed this a little differently recently, so, I was trying to remember to do it the right way. And then we go down in reverse to avoid another auto-scroller. Whoo! Ho! There were so many lucky things that happened just there. Oh, that wasn't lucky though. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh. That's... How did I get here? How did I get here and how do I get out? Okay. That actually never happened to me before. Okay, so where is this guy? Alright. Now... Okay. Those have a chance of boosting you directly into that guy and, depleting your drill dash right before the boss fight, and that would be tragic. So I'm really glad that didn't happen. Now this is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Also, fun fact, you can move around during this little cutscene. It's like that in the original too, but you can actually use that to like position yourself to better start the fight. This is Rayala. He can do everything you can do. So he's kind of a pain to fight. But I kind of whooped his butt. So, you know. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well on these boss fights. Like, Puffy and Claws gave me some trouble, but other than that, yeah, not bad. Say, got back like 10 seconds on that, which is not too bad. Okay. And then we just have Twin Seeds left. Like I said, it's a short game, so yeah, I just jump there. Like, any sort of movement will trigger him. I just find jumping is the easiest and laziest. Then you take 4 steps there and jump. Now, as you can see, we're flying as the kid. As the kid, you can't do paraloops, but things are kind of attracted to you. So you kind of, whoa, that was a mess. I was supposed to go in a straight line there. you kind of use that instead. Also, these balloons are gonna get in your way through this whole level, and it's really annoying. Like, I get that it's supposed to be whimsical and stuff, but oh man, is it annoying during a speedrun. This is actually not a waste of time, because since you can't paraloop, you can't reveal the any power-ups. Which means you want to actually fly through as many rings as you can to keep your drill meter up, because you do still have that. This is a little different. As soon as that camera shift happens, you want to turn around. Sorry, this part's a little bit tricky, because you can't really see where you're going as well when you're going that way. And then we just have this last course here. Again, camera change, you turn around, down through here. Oh, missed that. Okay, no balloons. Stop at balloons. And then we can't get through the barrier, but look, a friend! It's Claris! So then we go on to Wiseman, who is the final boss and also the easiest boss, which is kind of disappointing, but that little cutscene used to be longer in the original version, which narratively I liked better, but I'm glad it's shortened here for speedrunning purposes. Now, as soon as you hit that barrier, you have to wait for the other knights to catch up. Usually the other knights catches up pretty fast, but on that first section with the fireballs, it can take a little bit of time. Going low, you have to fly through the gap in that little tornado, and sometimes it's positioned higher and sometimes it's positioned lower, but that was Wiseman, and for some reason the Nights into Dreams runs don't end on the final hit. They just they end on the full fade to white afterwards. So we just kind of sit here and that is time. So not my best run, but fun fact, as of recording this, I actually just got a new first place time yesterday. So I'm pretty okay with that. That was about 6 seconds longer than my previous first place time. So yeah. I think I really would love the opportunity to run. I'd love the opportunity to support Able Gamer Foundation. And I think this game would be a great fit, especially for like just sort of this mini event at TwitchCon, because it is short. It would be a great way to introduce people who are interested in speedrunning to a game that's kind of more straightforward, easier to pick up. It's pretty accessible because it's available on Steam for like about $10, I think. And yeah, I just love the opportunity to share it with everyone. So that's gonna about do it. I'm gonna let this little cutscene play out so we can have a nice happy ending here with his basketball. Guess what? You don't suck! That's his whole storyline, is he's, yeah. He thinks he might suck at basketball. But he doesn't, and now he's happy. But yeah, that should about do it. So, I hope you'll consider letting me, letting me run SGDQx, and I won't waste any more of your time.